Hi, we're here at the Maple Woodstock stage. As they set up for Friday night for Saturday and Sunday. Jim Robertson is here. How are you doing, sir?
Good, good.
What is your part with the crew here?
I am on the committee along with several others behind me, and we work every year to present this event for Maplewood.
Now, this is the 10th anniversary?
It is the 10th. It started off 10 years ago, one day with a couple local bands, and over 10 years it's grown to be 2 days, arts vendors, food vendors, 2 days, and some headline national and regional acts.
Yes, and we were here back when, and it's just gotten bigger and better. What is it, for people who've never been, what would you tell them is sort of the thing they may not understand or know about it that they should?
First of all, it's free.
Yes, free is good.
Come, feel free to bring a blanket and picnic on out on the hill that you're looking at. It usually gets quite full by the late afternoon into early evening on both Saturday and Sunday. But if you don't want to bring food, there's plenty of food vendors. Yes. We have normally between 10 and 15 food vendors. It's certainly kid-friendly. We have a kid zone with some bouncy rides. Usually there's some face painting, those kind of activities. And there's plenty of art also for exhibit and sale. Local arts vendor, whether it be jewelry, local, tchotchkes, decorations, painting, photography, etc. So it's a great day to come out, hang with your neighbors, and spend a couple of dollars on the local vendors.
Now, it never seems like it's too crowded. We've been coming for years, and you usually can find a spot. And sometimes it's been hot, sometimes it's not, but that's summer. And this is such a great natural amphitheater.
Indeed.
But some people might think it has grown too big. What do you say to that? I know you need money to keep it going, and the people who are vendors, and it doesn't seem like it scared people away, though.
No. We've certainly grown the event in that it's gone from 1 day to 2 day. We've certainly grown the event in that we've extended ourselves to some regional and national acts. But I think the natural amphitheater here, it's still a local event. We don't advertise it outside of our towns.
Right.
The natural amphitheater that you can see keeps keeps an audience that you can't really go beyond and still see the event. Mm-hmm. So, I think it's right where it needs to be, right? We're very happy with what we're providing for the community.
And you've had name acts, like you said, Marshall Crenshaw, the Smithereens. Personally, I liked the band, cover band.
Yes, a couple
of
years ago, the band.
And this year, of course, a lot of good mixes, Joan Osborne, the closing act. How do you decide which group? It seems to have such a great mix of stuff for families, kids, blues, country-ish folk.
We try to do that. We try to curate the event. I mean, at the end of the day, it is organized around rock and roll. We don't have chamber orchestras up here, but we have had jazz band. We have had, everything from funk, R&B, blues, R&B. We've even had Japanese Taikeo drummers one year. So we try to be expansive. We try to include a lot of different music, expose people to some new artists and some.
Do you know how many of the bands have auditioned or tried to get in each year?
We have an
gotta be a lot.
We have an application process that kicks off every year around February or so. And normally we have somewhere between 60 and 80 bands apply, to want to play. And we usually have about 21 spots for local bands, 2 or 3 spots for headliners.
Now the headliners, like a Joan Osborne, some of the others, they get paid.
They get paid.
Now, does everyone get paid or no? Or how does that decide?
Only the headliners get paid. Right. Otherwise, it's an event of and for the community.
Right.
The bands, who are, again, mostly local bands, are usually happy to participate for free.
Right.
Normally, they'd get paid if they're playing at a bar nearby, but this is such a special event to get exposed to this crowd and participate. And every band also is obligated to volunteer at some level or the other. Somebody from every band is required to help on the days of the event.
Doing things like what? Just even what they're doing here?
Foot patrol, helping to decorate the stage.
Interesting.
Helping to, sell some T-shirts or merch.
And that really keeps it a local event, because I know a lot of people like the fact that you could see talent that's up and coming, and if you start having professional groups
it keeps it local and it keeps it free, to be honest.
And also the vendors who pay for their spots.
Local food vendors and arts vendors pay a fee to have their spot for the weekend, and most are happy to do so because there again, getting in front of a great crowd who is interested in supporting music and arts.
And it seems like the bands are always moved along pretty well. There's not a lot of dead air or dead time between acts.
Drew Dix, one of our committee members, usually runs the house
he
clock,
runs a tight ship.
He does indeed.
That's really well done. And also now the beer garden started last year. That's been mixed bag to people. I think it ran well. There were never any problems.
No, we tried it last year on a one-year experiment to see if that's something that could be added value to the event. You know, people who would want to go up and partake of the beer garden. No obligations. It ran well. Enough so that we decided to try it again for year two. It doesn't mean we don't have. We evaluate everything on a year-to-year basis to see how we can curate the best event for people, a combination of food, music, arts, etc. So yeah, this is our second year for a beer garden, and people seem to have a good time last year who decided to partake of it.
Is there any other changes from last year's?
We do have a dunk tank this year.
Oh my God!
Which is
that's to raise money or just for fun?
A little of both. It's to the left of the stage if you're in the audience, and the local Boy Scout troop is putting on a dunk tank.
Who will be in there? I know Mayor DeLuca has been in dunk tanks before, but I also know he's healing up after an injury.
I'm not in the know at the moment as to who will be
prime people.
Yes, who will be getting dunked. But come on out and take your chance at it. See who you can dunk.
Okay, so now all the other information is at maplewoodstock.com.
Maplewoodstock.com is our flagship website. We also do a lot of during the weekend promotion on our Facebook page, which
and
is
Twitter.
Facebook.com.
And I know Twitter was having
Maplewoodstock,
updates during the show, which was really fun to watch.
Yeah, we try to do that because, you know, with possible weather delays or bands that may get adjusted or shifted or even special events. We've had people before doing some special events. We've had between sets up on stage, a quick dance show down in front. We've had somebody who's been biking, you know, hundreds of miles during the event on a stationary bike to raise some funds.
I do remember that,
so
yes.
we try to promote a few of those things out on Twitter as well, just because it's frankly the easiest
and it's a great
best
way to keep checking in on things.
Exactly.
Looks like we may have a weather disruption here and there, but this goes rain or shine.
It does because we have upgraded to a professional stage. We are covered, and with light rain, we will continue. If it's thundering or pouring rain, we'll evaluate and make our announcements.
That's shades of the original Woodstock.
Yeah, indeed.
There was a little rain at that one, as people may remember.
Get off the towers. Get off the towers.
And again, now the schedule is 12 o'clock is the first act on Saturday. The final act goes on at 9:30, I think.
Yes, correct.
Same on Sunday, 12 o'clock?
Until a little bit earlier, maybe 8:30.
8 o'clock, Osborne comes on. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
And everyone should just keep looking on Twitter, look at the Maple Woodstock website, and come on out. And there's plenty of room. And as anyone who's been here knows, this is a great place to hear music because it is sort of a natural amphitheater and it is sort of tucked away. It keeps the acoustic in.
And because you mentioned before around the funding of the event, I mean a lot of it is funded by our T-shirt and merchandise.
Yes.
T-shirts,
I have several
hats,
T-shirts,
bumper stickers, and that's going to be for sale
and
again
hats.
Immediately to the left of the stage as you're looking at it. And that really the support from people who come out and spend a couple of bucks to walk away with a T-shirt or a hat or a bumper sticker really is again what really funds this event and keeps it free for everybody who attends.
Excellent. Well, thanks a lot, Jim, and we will be here and see you working this weekend.
Great. Thanks.